boys and girls. Welcome to Richmond County Literacy Network's Storytime. My name is Sharon, and my dog Kipper, who's usually with me, had to stay home today. There are too many activities that I have to do, and he would want more attention. Hopefully he will join us again soon. I hope you will enjoy today's story, and maybe you would like to invite someone to watch it with you. Okay, are you comfy? All right, let's roll.
Good morning. My name is Peggy Ouellette. I've taught for many years, and I've taught little people. Some of them are just like you. I'm going to do some reading today, and the first book I'm going to read is Pajama Time. The moon is up. It's getting late. Let's get ready to celebrate. It's pajama time. Do you do that when you're going to bed? Pull on the bottoms, put on the top. Get yourself set to pajama deep bop. It's pajama time. Now some are old and some are new. Some are red and some are blue. See, there's a new one and an old one and the red and the blue. Some are fuzzy, some are not. Some are pink and some are green. Some are the ugliest you've ever seen. They might be stripy, but we can all pajama in whatever we've got. It's pajama time. Pajama to the left, pajama to the right. Jammy, 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 PJ. Everybody's wearing them for dancing tonight. Jammy, 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 PJ. Now all around the room is one big line, wearing our pajamas, looking so fine. See them going around? It's pajama time. Hop into bed, turn out the light. You can have a party in your dreams tonight. It's pajama time. Shh, shh. It's pajama time. Shh, it's pajama time. Shh. Good night.
Good morning, friends. I am Miss Kate from Puppets at Hand, and today I am going to read a story to you. Now, the story I've picked out today is called The Very Cranky Bear, and it is by Nick Bland. So I am going to just clip it to my board here so that I don't have to hold it. And I have a friend who wanted to come today because she loves this story. And she likes to have her snuggly little blanket when she's reading a story. So I'm just going to get her. She's down here. Hey, Lammy. Is it time? Yes, it's time. Can I bring my blankie? Yes, I've got your blankie. There. How's that? That's great. All right. Lammy, would you like to say hello to our friends out there? Hi. I'm so glad to meet you. Yes, that's very nice, Lammy. So we are going to start reading the book. And can you tell us why you want it to come, Lammy? Why do you like this book? I like this book because it has a sheep in it. A sheep? And lambs are baby sheep, aren't they? Yes. All right, so let's start. In the jingle-jangle jungle on a cold and rainy day, 4 little friends found a perfect place to play. Moose had marvelous antlers and lion a golden mane. Zebra had fantastic stripes and sheep, well, sheep was plain. None of them had noticed that someone else was there. Sleeping in that cave was a very cranky bear. Oh no! Yes. Roar went the cranky bear. Roar, roar, roar. Oh, Lammy, don't be afraid. It's only a story. Okay. He gnashed his teeth and stomped his feet and chased them out the door. So in the jingle jangle jungle on a cold and rainy day, 4 little friends had nowhere warm to play. Wait a minute, said Zebra, as she scratched her furry chin. Maybe if we cheered him up, he'd let us come back in. If I did not have stripes, she said, I'd be cranky too. We should give that bear some stripes. That's what we should do. Do you think that's a good idea? No. No? Stripes are silly, Moose complained, especially on a bear. My antlers always cheer me up. Let's give that bear a pair. That would be so silly, wouldn't it, a bear with antlers? No, 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 said Lion. Antlers are a bore. A golden mane like mine, he said, would cheer him up for sure. I don't think so. No, I know. So Zebra fetched a tin of mud and Lion some grass of gold. Moose got 2 big branches and sheep, well, sheep got cold. Why? Because sheep is staying outside in the rain. Oh. So let's see what they're going to do with the things they got. Sheep was getting worried. They've been eaten up for sure. She sounds like you, Lammy. Yes. And then from in the cave there came a very cranky roar. It's okay. Zebra, Lion, and Moose ran out, and Bear was right behind them. They hid behind the bushes where they hoped he wouldn't find them. Why is he still cranky? He's got antlers, stripes, and mane. Before we gave him those, Lion said, he looked so very plain. So what did they do? They put on fake antlers. Yes, with the sticks. And they put on fake stripes. Yes, with the mud. And they put on a fake mane. Yes, with all the grass. Look how silly the poor bear looks. Oh dear. As Bear stormed back inside the cave, he turned and roared at Sheep. All I really want, he said, is a quiet place to sleep. Yeah. So Sheep fetched a pair of clippers, and she clipped off half her wool. She stuffed it in a cotton bag until the bag was full. She tiptoed back inside the cave. Excuse me, Bear, she said. Would you like a pillow for underneath your head? Oh, that was really nice, wasn't it? That's right. Let's see what happens. Well, thank you very much, said Bear, and soon he fell asleep. Maybe he was dreaming of a plain but thoughtful sheep. So that's the end of our story. So Lammy, did you like that story? Yes. And why do you think the bear might be dreaming of the sheep? What did the sheep do? Well, she thought that she would help him. Yes. The sheep, friends, she gave up something of her own. She gave him some of her wool. And the others, did they give him something of their own? No. And do you think Sheep was probably cold? Yeah. So she was thoughtful, even though it meant she herself might be a little bit cold. Well, that's the end of our story. So, Lammy, I think it's time for us to head out. Okay. Goodbye. I really liked being here. Yes, we did. I hope you have a lovely day. And I think Lammy's ready for a little nap in her blankie. All right, thank you. Bye-bye.
Hi, I'm Gwen, and I'm going to read to you Where the Wild Things Are by Maurice Sendak. The night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief of one kind and another, his mother called him Wild Thing, and Max said, "I'll eat you up." And so he was sent to bed without eating anything. That very night in Max's room, a forest grew and grew and grew until his ceiling hung with vines and the walls became the world all around. And an ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max, and he sailed off through night and day. And in and out of weeks, and almost over a year, to where the wild things are. And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars, and gnashed their terrible teeth, and rolled their terrible eyes, and showed their terrible claws. Till Max said, "Be still," and tamed them with the magic trick of staring into all their yellow eyes without blinking once. And they were frightened, and called him the most wild thing of all, and made him king of all wild things. "And now," cried Max, "let the wild rumpus start." "Now stop," Max said, and sent the wild things off to bed without their supper. And Max, the king of all wild things, was lonely and wanted to be where someone loved him best of all. Then all around, from far away across the world, he smelled something good to eat. So he gave up being king of where the wild things are. But the wild things cried, "Oh, please don't go. We'll eat you up. We love you so." And Max said, "No." The wild things roared their terrible roars, and gnashed their terrible teeth, and rolled their terrible eyes, and showed their terrible claws. But Max stepped into his private boat and waved goodbye, and sailed back over a year, and in and out of weeks, and through a day, and into the night of his very own room, where he found his supper waiting for him. And it was still hot. The end.
Well, boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed today's story. I hope you enjoyed being with us. And until next time, bye-bye.